20-Sided Stories is a non-profit parody podcast, and any reference or resemblance to existing persons or media, pirate or otherwise, was plundered in fair use. The bulk of this audio voyage into the public domain was recorded live by improvisers and is probably not appropriate for children. We do recommend listening to the introduction and prologue episodes before this to familiarize yourself with the world and rules and voices, but if you've already heard them or you're just eager to dive right in, well, we're very excited to have you aboard.
Avast, ye scurvy dogs! Welcome to 20-Sided Stories!
Alright, bring him in.
Get your goddamn hands off me! Get your hands off of me! You need to get off of me! You have no right to touch me! I'm a captain, goddammit!
Captain Horatio Bombastis von Fastis Everlastis.
Yeah, I know what my name is, and what do you want of it? This is outrageous. I've never been detained before in my life.
Sea Captain and Privateer, abandoner of I.I.C contractual obligations and incompetency as a leader responsible for the lives of government employees. What say you?
I didn't abandon anybody. I just left them to their own devices. It's either sink or swim out in sea.
They all died and drowned because of you.
That's why it's called sink or swim. They sank. I'm sorry. No one's more sorry than I am.
That was government property, Horatio.
And so am I. So give me a new ship so I can get right back out there and pick up where I left off.
You want a new ship? How bold of you to come in
here
here asking for scraps.
I'm completely not at peace unless I'm before the mast and staring out on the wide blue horizon. You wouldn't understand because you're a pencil pusher and a prick.
You seem inclined for freedom, aren't you, Horatio?
Indeed.
A lover of the wilds. Maybe even the new world.
What are you getting at, pencil pusher?
Perhaps we can start fresh, and I could propose a new voyage. One you seem to already be planning in your head.
Whatever you need.
We can provide a dossier. 7 fine sailors here on the private isles. You will take them on an expedition to the public domain. Yes, that's right. We've been eyeing it, Horatio. As for the crew, you will need to recruit them one by one.
Recruiting just happens to be one of my specialities, sir.
Is that so? Well, we have the first one for you now. Bring him in, please!
Get your girly hands off me.
Get your girly hands off him! Get off of him! Get off of him! Get off! Get out! Get over there!
Shoebill McMuffin, avian pirate, violator of copyright law for the singing of sea shanties, drunken sailor, and old Maui without a permit.
Those are good ones.
Deliberate failure to comply with an officer of the law, assault with a weapon on an officer of the law, and incitement of a bloody riot. What say ye?
I'd like to speak in this Shoebill's defense, if I may.
I plead the fifth.
Yeah, I am going to be representing this foul creature, and I say foul in the taxonomic sense, not the
what's your tone?
Adjective sense. No, I mean literally a bird. Is the officer who was quote-unquote assaulted here with us today in this kangaroo court?
Well, no.
How convenient that he isn't here when it comes time to answer the tough questions. And then can I just ask everybody in the room, have we not all, at one time or another, hummed a few bars of Drunken Sailor under our breath just for the sheer idle joy of it?
It is against the law!
And the law should be enforced. But aren't there some times when turning the other cheek can turn out to be more profitable, practical, and it all means educational? What I mean to say is that this poor little squawking feathered friend, I vote, not be carted off to the prisons like just so many other rubes that you parade through here. I say that he should work off his meager debt to society by joining my crew, as I can say 100% confidently that I, as a captain, could use a first mate.
Then you are picking up exactly what we are putting down, Captain Horatio.
Thank you. So what do you say? Do you want to join my crew, Mr. First Mate McMuffin?
If that be the requirement to pay off me debts, then consider me a loyal servant.
So he's happy, I'm happy, and we're all happy. So that is an unprecedented win-win-win.
Now, for the rest of the dossier, we're going to start at the top. upper class. Might as well get all your funding, because here's the catch, Horatio. There must be no paper trail back to us. Do you understand?
Oh, trust me, I'm an expert on not leaving a paper trail. In fact, it was only by the sheerest matter of circumstance that you clods managed to catch my antics off the Zerkish coast. I mean, I'm never gonna let you guys catch me doing something bad ever again.
Very good. The Gelndala Gala will be commencing tomorrow eve, and we can provide you with an invitation. There are 2 folk there you need to speak to. Prince Ronald and Joyce.
Write this down.
He's expecting his father to retire and hand over his throne at the gala, but the boy it's difficult. He was previously in a relationship not approved by the royal court, tends to do the bare minimum on his management. He is, though, filthy rich. A great source of, executive producing, so to speak, for your show.
As a pirate, the only thing I love more than filth is riches.
And second, Valora Varela Skarsgård will also be attending the gala. She's a famous astrologer with much influence throughout the Isles. She sends out these messages in bottles and posts on city billboards, and everyone likes it. It would be good press for a voyage, to have a face, to have somebody who knows the stars.
So a rich dandy and a popular loony. I say that we have our pecking order well established right out of the gate. Isn't that right, Shoebill? Or shall I say, first mate McMuffin?
Pecking order, you say? Yeah, okay. Aye, Captain Horatio.
Well then, with haste, tomorrow eve, and under no circumstances, shall the 2 of you reveal your true identities. Undercover and on time. Understood?
I've never been late to a party that I wasn't invited to.
And so our story begins. Late evening, Palace Gelndala. Royal year 1717. Raindrops paint the gold-tinted windows of a castle's great hall, and we see within it no deals dealt, investments born, and financial rumors being etched in stone. Once a year, the richest folk in the West gather here with their powdered wigs and satin handkerchiefs to take part in a semi-formal dinner full of old wine, braggarts, and boasts. Velvet curtains, red wax candles, and a long oak table delight the room as the reinstated privateer, Captain Horatio, and his feathered first mate, Shoebill McMuffin, arrive in disguise and join the waltz of business. This is episode 1, the Gelndala Gala.
Well, yes, of course. We're going to buy 3 more companies this year, and I think at that point, once we own all the cartography outlets, all the maps will be unified and we can finally start saying these names properly.
Acquisition is one thing, but what about innovation? I'm working on a network of underground sea passages using ships that can go underwater on a loop of sorts.
Very interesting. How do you fund this expenditure? That sounds like a very ambitious...
Blood diamond money.
Oh, of course, yes. They discovered a new mine over to the east.
Incredible, the things you can achieve when you take things.
I have to say, the prospective technology market is far too variable for my taste. I prefer commodities. In fact, recently we've discovered that it's actually far less expensive than elephant ivory to just capitalize on human ivory. That's why me and my company have been brokering children's teeth for the past couple years, and the margins have been huge, immense margins.
God, that's genius.
I know.
Absolutely brilliant.
No direction but up.
But your little ship plan is quite entertaining. When you run out of funding, Imperial will be happy to acquire you. For a cost, of course.
It's not my only venture. We're gonna put pegs in people's brains. Peg brains.
Oh.
Implants. What if you could lie down while standing up?
Yes, my brother-in-law enjoys getting pegged. He says. I don't really know
Please
exactly
pass
what he's
along his information to me if you would.
Okay, very well.
We're looking for willing participants.
I have some excellent news. We have currently passed a bill that will now preserve the culture of our neighborhood. We have passed a zoning bill that has made it illegal to make multi-layer housing within Gelndala, so we no longer have to risk any riffraff. in our neighborhoods.
Oh, genius.
Vertical real estate is such a hassle, not to mention the noise and the smell. Ugh.
And I couldn't have done it without all of your helpful donations.
As long as, you didn't hear it from me, but when the poor die off, there's a tremendous amount of natural resource that's created, so...
When the poor die off.
That is very funny.
Did I tell you guys that we started selling harpoon guns just for the fuck of it?
I'll take 20.
Good.
If you need a pipeline to ship them, Empira is always here, everywhere, in 2 days. Or less.
Oh, everyone gather round. We have some special guests to welcome. A round of applause for Prince Ronald and Lady Marjorie.
Hello. I see everyone's wearing blue. You're in the latest trend. We're wearing green. We just returned from Nouveau.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Green's the next trend, darling.
I understand if they're envious.
1717, mark it, everyone, the year of green.
That's right. Don't all look so blue.
Oh, my goodness, darling. I love your puns.
I say, what is this structure right here? It looks like some sort of animal.
That's a skeleton we've pieced together.
Ah,
Yes.
very curious.
This one's a great and fearsome lizard from the public domain.
Oh, my goodness, the public domain,
I
darling.
provided some of the rib bones in order to flesh it out a little bit.
Yes, Jerome's been very into ivory lately.
Oh, well.
I would love to subscribe to owning this. I'll just pay a regular fee to come and see it whenever I want
Well,
to.
you can't necessarily possess it, but we could draw up a piece of paper, perhaps, that says that you own it.
We have several artists that could do a mock-up sketch for you to hang in your office.
Darling,
Yes.
why can't you just buy it, my love?
Ah, yes, I'll take it.
No, you can't own the physical.
You don't understand. You understand? Yes, of course. It's not quite that simple.
No.
It's not really owning it that's important. It's more just being able to prove that you own it.
This skeleton is something of a service that we offer.
Well, that's rather silly. I'm the Prince of Gelndala, and
You can't even say it right.
I say, I will make sure that the king hears about this.
Hold on, can we have a rich person huddle real quick? Excuse me.
Am I invited?
Yes, Esteban, what is it?
Look, as much as we don't like him, we have to appease him, because we're trying to win the king's favor, remember? A lot of these plans of ours still do operate on land owned by his father.
But, darling, we could buy them 10 times over by now.
He's just the son. He's just the prince. It really doesn't matter if he, just ends up on a ship and goes somewhere west.
Well, how do you think I feel about this? I have to sleep with him. Not physically.
You're in the meeting?
You were not invited.
Where's the prince?
Anyways, what
Oh,
are
he's
you
looking
talking
at the
about?
skeleton. Oh, good.
Yes, he's an idiot.
Don't touch! Don't touch!
Well, I have to sleep physically next to him, and that's enough.
Well, hold on. You said something about sending him away.
Yes, it's a big thing now. Of course, all these ships were wasting left and right, trying to reclaim the Pirate Bay, return it to its rightful owners, us. But, as you know, you can't stop innovation, you can't stop competition. The invisible hand is always working. All hail the almighty dollar!
All hail the almighty dollar! It seems the prince is rather taken with this skeleton. Perhaps he would be interested in maybe charting a vessel to
get one of his own, perhaps.
Yes.
Oh.
Maybe he doesn't make it back from the public domain, because as we know, no one does.
Oh, my goodness.
Yes, you would need quite a powerful ship to navigate those waters.
It's a good thing our navigators aren't people, right?
Evil.
David, Greg, and Jessica. Batten down the hatches!
Batten down the hatches!
Now, I know we're still enjoying this great wealthy side huddle, but
I do love these
if you don't mind, I'd like to also start a sub huddle with just Jamal. Jerome. Quick side huddle.
All right, fine. We'll allow the side huddle within the huddle.
And I'm going to spend a bountiful 6. David.
Aye.
Challenge. Minimum 6.
6.
Great.
Horatio. What?
This is far easier than I ever anticipated.
This is goddamn lame.
I really expected some
They're all a
action.
bunch of stuffed shirts and stupid cross-eyed coke addicts. I don't know what the hell we're gonna do out here. What have you got me roped into now, first mate McMuffin?
Don't you blame me, Horatio. If this were my plan, things would be a little louder by now.
I don't have a good feeling about this, first mate McMuffin. I think we're in over our piratical heads.
It just seems a little too easy.
It's like they sweat money and they're just trying to get it off of them.
Aye, but this thing with the prince, it'd be working.
He seems like the most cheddar-headed, if you understand what I mean.
A chump, if you will.
The fact that I can't own it makes me want it more.
I know, darling.
We can't hear you. We're 2 huddles deep.
And I, Captain, look over there, by the punch bowl. Valora Skarsgård, Star Girl. She's on the dossier. What do you think? She'd be a good navigator, maybe?
She's been on the charts and the figures. She knows how to read and write, and that's basically a college education at this point in history.
Hey, perhaps we should split up then.
Okay, you go talk to her, and I'm gonna go see if I can't maybe get my foot in the door on this green-suited swine.
All right.
And, break?
Break. Okay, so now that we're back in the
main
hub.
Darling, did you bring the cocaine?
Yes, of course, darling. Right here in my pocket. There's the dab for you and bit for me.
Margarine, don't call him over here. We're still in the huddle.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I just wanted to sniff.
All right, back to the chandelier. Can I have this? I want this.
Meanwhile, at the punch bowl,
Valora? Oh, hello.
Oh my god, no.
Oh, hi.
Are you the Valora?
Yes, I am. Hello, it's nice to meet you.
I'm dying. Oh my god. I can't believe I'm in your presence right now.
Oh, I know. It's a lot, but it's such a pleasure.
I love you. I'm like your biggest fan. I listen to everything you do.
Would you like a star reading?
Yes! Oh my god! I'm so happy that you asked. I wanted to ask, but I was too nervous.
No, I know most people are a little nervous, but I honestly think it's so much fun and it's a nice way to connect with my fans.
Oh, you are the moment.
Oh my gosh, don't stop, keep going.
You are amazing.
Oh, yes.
Ethereal.
Oh,
I just love you. I could choke on something right now and die.
I don't want you to die. You're too precious to die.
I
won't. Okay. Okay. Let's focus. What time were you born?
11 a.m.
11 a.m. Perfect. Well, hold on. Let me just do my calculations.
Oh God, I'm nervous.
All right. Well, yikes. So you're a scally dog son?
No.
Yes. So it's a little broody. You're a little broody. You know, do you ever feel like sometimes like...
Don't say that.
Yeah.
I always thought she was a scally dog son.
Don't say that.
You're very prone to being emotional.
I'm not.
Yes, you are. Yeah. It's okay, though.
What would I be?
Perhaps you could tell me the month, day, year, location, and time.
That I was born? Month, grandiose, day 20, time 3:30 a.m.
Okay.
Moon day, small village, let's say south of Tao.
Perfect.
Anything else?
No, perfect. Calculating it now. Well, it appears that you are a potato son.
What the fuck?
Yeah, so you're kind of annoying to some people. I mean, there's no bad sign, to be honest, but you have kind of a bad record of being just a bit of a stick in the mud.
Oh, I get that.
Yeah, he has a big stick in the mud vibe.
I mean...
But you have a Fairies Rising, which means that you command a lot of presence.
Okay. Good.
Excuse me, madam and monsieur. Would you care for a freshly clubbed baby seal skewer?
Ooh, yes, please.
How fresh?
Just this morning, sir.
Perfect.
Was this vegan?
No, madam.
Oh, shoot. Oh, gosh.
It's anti-humane.
Anti-humane?
Anti-humane.
What does that mean?
It means we clubbed a baby seal.
Oh, my God! Why didn't you tell me? I throw it at you! How dare you make me eat this? You're going to hear from my manager!
Apologies, madam.
Oh, my God! Oh,
I'm sorry. Is this server giving you trouble, madame?
Yes, she is. She forced me to eat a baby seal.
I say, did someone say seal?
Yes, sir, would you like a skewer?
No, we shall not serve any seal in Gelndala.
I'm spending a lily-livered 2 to try to calm down the situation.
Now, everybody. Certainly, there's some vegan seals in the back.
Are they 100% artificial?
Are they?
Aye, sir.
Do you have something in your eye?
Nay, madam.
What a stick in the mud.
I'm going to spend a 6 to pull aside Donald.
Donald!
It's Prince Ronald.
Yes, Prince, Mr. Prince. You do like that skeleton, don't you?
I do indeed.
Allow me to introduce myself. I am a seafarer, and I came to this party specifically to speak to you.
Oh, a person of common origin?
Yes, I'm a researcher of yours. I'm one of your biggest fans. And I can see that you analyze the skeleton with some uncanny knowledge.
I have looked at things before.
Are you a studier of marine life and the esoteric and mystical bodies that inhabit the external oceans?
I like to believe that my skills with things in the water is rather thin.
Ah. And I also overheard that you were very interested in procuring this skeleton for your own.
Indeed, I must have it.
Well, I'll tell you, don't be so quick. You would be selling yourself short.
What? Why do you say this?
Because you, my friend, are in an excellent opportunity to procure a skeleton of superior quality to this one. I would tell you that I have the facilities, with your help, to transport you to a place where skeletons such as these are not only available, but commonplace. In fact, you might be able to decorate your own home with strange and hitherto unseen skeletons of the most notable variety.
Do you work for Impera?
I work for a,
Did somebody say Impera?
No, we're in a huddle. We're in a huddle. We're in a huddle.
Apologies.
Yes.
But let me know if you'd like to invest. I'll be over here.
I had a good feeling that you would be a great candidate to go on a wonderful, fully guarded, fully administered tour of the exterior oceans, as I myself am planning a voyage out there.
Meanwhile, back at the Punch Bowl, there is much commotion in the news of the baby seal killings. As a matter of fact, the tides have turned in favor of Valora's stance due to her great amount of influence. Minimum 2, got anything to spend?
I do. I have a 6.
Perfect.
We must be preserving the environment. It's very important. These baby seals are becoming extinct and is actually disgraceful for all of you to be consuming such barbaric...
I completely agree. I'll have our seal clubber killed at once.
Yes, and she has a point. The fish in the rivers are running dry, and the water is becoming dirtier and dirtier every year.
Damn the water!
If the tide keeps rising, there will be no more land for our homes.
Exactly. This place will be underwater in 20 years if you keep this up.
I agree with Valora. One time I saw her throw a baby seal at a waiter, and I also did the same.
That was 5 minutes ago.
I know.
Well, I'm glad you've changed.
My dear, you speak with such influence. Have you ever considered advocating for a brand such as Impera?
Impera? Well,
we would love to do a deal with you, my dear.
What's important to you? I like to check in with the companies that I work with just to see what their ideals are.
We really value people and the labor that they can do for us for under minimum wage.
I love working people, yes.
Yes, it's all about the working people. Working hard for Impera until the day that they die.
Ooh, okay.
We give people a purpose.
All right, well, I'm gonna chew on it a little bit. Just a little bit.
Here's my card.
Oh.
I'm Prima Shipping. It's been a pleasure to meet you.
Prima Shipping, I'm a big fan. Thank you.
Oh, please.
Oh my goodness.
You know, me and my associate over there are preparing for a voyage. Perhaps a tour is in order to spread the influence of yours farther and wider.
I've always wanted to go out at sea. My father was a sailor, you know.
3 doubloons up front.
Well, I will say that usually my starting rate is 4 doubloons.
Aye. I'll have to speak with my financier once we have one.
Perhaps Emperor could provide some goods for this voyage, and you could tell everybody about the wonderful provisions that have kept you alive at sea.
Can I interest you in a series of boats underwater that are gonna go on a track back and forth, and it's only one person per boat, and everyone's gonna have their own boat. And you can have one.
To be very honest, that sounds like a very stupid idea.
Well, all right, then I'll leave.
No, I don't mean to offend.
No, it's fine. I'm gone.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, how's it even gonna work, though? It doesn't even make any sense. Nobody can breathe.
It
That doesn't make any fucking sense at all. How are you even gonna do it? If you can't breathe, how can you breathe under? Can you breathe underwater?
What, that's the
Can you
boat.
breathe
It's the
underwater?
construction of the boat, and it's because the sea traffic is so intense above sea that it's the only way to go is down.
Prince Ronald.
Yes.
Prince Ronald. I need to have a private word.
Now, listen. I've taken your offer into consideration, but I just find it easier if I just commissioned you to go and pick one of these up for me.
Oh, darling.
Yes, darling. Would you like more cocaine?
Yes.
Here you are.
What if I told you there was a thrill that you could give your partner that surpasses any dosage of cocaine?
Oh, shut up. I want you to get me a skeleton. I want you to bring it back for me. We're engaged.
This is absolutely ridiculous. There are people who do this for a living.
Darling, do you love me or not?
Of course I do, honey. I love you with all of the heart that I have inside of my chest.
Prove it.
Princess Margarine,
Yeah.
I have bad news for you.
Oh, God.
You were in that huddle with us against our wishes. You heard the sort of things they're saying about your fiancé behind his back.
They're saying things about me behind my
I
back.
tell you, there's only one way he can redeem himself in the eyes of court.
What are they saying about me?
That you're lily-livered scum.
Oh, God.
Doesn't make any fucking sense. Listen to yourself. You're betting.
We're gonna put a peg in the brain.
Dollars.
It's the
so
peg
many
brain.
Excuse
me.
How much are you gonna spend?
Brain.
It's completely speculative.
Hey! If I agree to go on this voyage, will you stop yelling? It's really messing up my chakras.
And you hear a bell. Ding, 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 ding.
What is this, a farm?
Dinner has been served. The table has been set, and you may all take your seat.
Oh, goody! I'm going to skip all the way to the end.
And you skip to the end.
It's the fanciest chair at the very end with a big back.
Darling, slow down. I can't keep up.
Well, I'm trying to prove they're not lily-livered. Could a lily-livered person do this? Woohoo!
Prince Ronald.
Keep up!
Prince Ronald, you have to listen. There's only one way you can prove that
Faster, it's a long table.
Prove that you're not a wimp in front of these people.
You see how fast I'm skipping?
Do you see the chain that is attached to that chandelier to that ceiling? I want you to cut that chain in a sign of defiance.
That's ridiculous. Okay, then here.
You want to be in a box for your entire life.
I'm trying to cut the chain. Here is a doubloon. Go cut it.
No. You need to do it yourself.
Prince Ronald gets to the end of the table after his very long skip and sits next to his father, the King of Gelndala.
Yes.
Prince Ronald knows he is the rightful heir. They exchange a look and then sit. The representative from Impera, Davy Jones, Inc., and many other companies throughout the private isles take their seats, and Ronald is next to his father.
Hello, Daddy.
Hello, son.
Did you see how fast I got here?
Yes, it was very,
Almost as fast as Impera shipping.
It's true, they are very fast.
Same day.
That's
Listen,
right.
son.
Only for the members.
I have an announcement to make.
I love announcements. Okay. Is it my birthday?
And Ronald's father stands up. He looks epic, majestic in all the ways. His coat is a fine royal blue, but then you also see, because he's just ahead of the game, that the light reflecting off of the velvet creates a nice green highlight in certain areas. He's both in the present and in the future. And he taps his spoon on a wine glass.
Greetings, everybody. Welcome. As you know, I am getting quite old. Before you enjoy your fine provisions this evening, we have an announcement.
Oh, I'm so excited. I think I know what this could be. Better than a birthday present.
We have seen productivity decline more and more as the old ways, the governmental scriptures of Gelndala, grow outdated year after year.
And it's time for new blood.
Correct, and thus I have decided, with the blessing of the board and the royal court, to outsource our government to Empira, officially taking their political division out of R&D and into practice.
It is an honor, sir, that we are glad to fulfill.
It just seems to me that if we're going to invest in the capital of our great city, and by extension the private isles on the whole, we need to let the invisible hand take full control and have no checks and balances in the way.
Daddy, private huddle.
Son.
It is the law.
Son,
You have not passed the baton yet to Empira. We still have the law of private huddles.
It's true, it's in the code, all right.
What is this devilry?
Son, I'm getting old,
And I am to be King Ronald II.
Listen, it is better to go out with a bang.
And I will bang the whole country. I'll be the best bang.
Than it is to go out with a fizzle.
And that's why you're old and I'm skipping and fast. And so it won't fizzle, it'll be tremendous.
In my younger years, dear lad, I believed in nepotism the way but if we in the West wish to keep up with these companies, Empira, Davy Jones, Inc.,
U-boats,
U-Boat Inc., Bargecraft LLC, Silk Sea Attire, Choco Nautical, Black Powder Corp, Finance Isle, the list goes on and on. They are the future, my son. We cannot compete.
Well, I'm 5 sheets to the wind. I'm pissed.
Our company is called Kick-Ass Enterprises.
There are monopolies abound, my son. It's futile to fight it.
Look, Father, is this because I'm not doing a good job with the region of the city that I'm technically in charge of?
And here it comes.
I've got business that I had to attend to in Nouveau. There was new fashion.
Yes, the Park District with the one apartment building and a little
It ran
playground.
itself.
Exactly.
It's fine.
Exactly. Listen, Ronald, my boy, the papers are already signed.
You can't do this.
I'm sorry, son. I would rather our family name be known for hundreds of years to come than forgotten with the wind.
Well, I'll make my own mark on this family.
Ronald, you're
I'm out of here. Bye.
You're getting
I'm
emotional.
leaving the huddle.
You're
I started
getting-
it. Legally, I'm allowed to leave it first.
It's true. It's true. It's in the code.
Ronald?
Pardon the huddle, everybody. As I said, Empira will be moving in, and we will be probably doing education last, but definitely doing subsidies for the markets first. And, Ronald, where are you going?
You, skeleton man, come with me.
You didn't do the goddamn chandelier. I'm not going anywhere.
Skip. Fine.
Take that, snubs. We're out of here.
Listen, your idea doesn't work at all. It doesn't make any fucking sense. You want to make a submarine? You're going to kill people in the process.
Boats, they're gonna use magnets to get around the world.
Do yourself a favor and kill yourself, you goddamn ninny.
How many people will be sacrificed in the mines for your plunder? I'm spending a 5 to cut you in the throat. 4 fuck. Another 5.
I'm gonna spend this 3 and I'm gonna whip the Imperial lady in the face.
I, Captain Horatio.
Take this.
And then you all hear this loud, clattering sound, almost like a machine gun.
Machine gun?
What is happening at this gala?
I can't take it anymore!
And at the source of the sound, you see a man rip off his royal attire to reveal a bilgy pirate garb. Lush blue-gray feathers plume out, and as he dons a pirate hat, reveals a massive downward beak.
Is that a bird?
They're real!
It's a bird!
I am from the avians of the north, and you are going to rue the day!
It's adorable. Anywhere either of you go on this green or blue earth, Empira will find you. We will know where you are, and we will starve you out, draw and quarter you, and then sell you for parts.
Whatever! Take another one!
You will rue the day, both of you. Empira will come down on you like a rain of fire.
I'm gonna spend a 2 and break a window open so we can jump out of it.
I'll spend another 3, and it's Bilgy, but I'm gonna kick you in the shin!
And I'm going to spit in the face of the butler who's serving seal.
Ronald! I didn't choose this life!
I'm spending a 6. You're dead.
My wife, tell her.
Star Girl, are you in or out?
This is so exciting!
Can you imagine any kind of situation that would get you more publicity than in our company?
Any PR is good PR in my book.
Then get on with us out of this window. We're gonna blow this pop stand.
All right, I'm mortified, but this will be grand.
Are you with me, Ronald?
Yes, I said let's go.
Avast and away!
Pile on to me, mates.
Pile on, pile on.
Marjorie, reach for my hand.
Ronald, I can't. You skip too fast.
We're gonna have to leave Margarine behind.
That's fine. She was a terrible lay.
We're already off.
Off we go.
Empira will have revenge.
I knew we should have saved the seal. This is terrible.
And Shoebill with Valora, Ronald, and Captain Horatio on his back flaps out of the window of the Gelndala Gala, and we are flying through this night sky. The wind is blowing on our faces.
Okay, I'm done now. Can we land?
This is cool. Go to warmer winds now.
Can you handle all this weight, McMuffin?
All right. I'm feeling a little livered. I don't know if I can carry all 3 of you. This is a lot. I'm gonna land here.
And we land in a small rowboat right at the port of Gelndala. It splashes. It's cold.
Oh my god.
Oh, this is ridiculous.
I'm not dressed for this.
A squad of guards come out of the castle.
Get them! Especially the drowning one!
Wait, mate! Oh, wait, this is just a job for me!
Let's go! 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2.
Do we have paddles for this
We gotta
boat?
get the hell out of here! All of you need to help row!
Captain Horatio, I am feeling quite weak. Ye must be the one to row this boat, or tell these 2 snobby landlubbers how to do it.
All right, everybody, check your pockets. Make sure you're not missing any gold or keys or anything. We don't want to leave anything behind. Wait a minute! Wait, where's Ronald? Where's Ronald?
He's under the water. We have to save the prince. He's drowning.
Drowning?
I'll get him.
Challenge minimum 1.
I got to 3.
Great. I mean, not great. Bilgy, but you do it.
Pull him onto the boat! Pull him onto the boat!
That was a shitty joke.
What was the name of the king?
There is no king, and I spit at that one. 2.
You 2 need to stop spinning and start rowing!
I'm not rowing.
You 2 need to go row! Row, damn you, row! Your lives are in danger, row!
I don't know what this is.
Grab the portal and do it circles! 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 Circles!
Heave-ho, row the boat! Heave-ho, row the boat! We are rowing the boat out of dock! Heave-ho, row the boat! Anyone can take a verse if they want! Heave-ho, row the boat!
The first time I ever rowed a boat.
Heave-ho, row the boat!
Went in circles and I did float.
Heave-ho, row the boat!
I've never used one of these sticks before.
Heave-ho, row the boat!
It's rather heavy and it's quite the bore.
Heave-ho, row the boat!
Row on the boat till my legs go numb.
Heave-ho, row the boat!
Row my ass back to kingdom come.
Heave-ho, row the boat! One of them guards I wish I did kill! Heave-ho, row the boat! Or goddammit, my name ain't Shoebill! Heave-ho, row the boat!
I may be small, but I am smart.
here?
I was in the compartment! I carried the sword!
And a dozen flaming arrows and stray musket shots rain down around the boat, and at least one hit that guy.
Compartment guy, no!
And within this stolen rowboat, rocking among the waves and splashing about the night, the light from the gala becomes a distant, chaotic glow, and our newly assembled crew paddles their asses out of the Gelndala harbor and towards the city of Nouveau.
First mate McMuffin, do we have a heading?
I believe south by southeast.
Good enough. Let's get started.
I can't believe I did this. I can't believe I did this. I can't believe I did this!
Well, you better believe it, because there's no turning back now.
Crew, hear me now. We are setting forth now to do something that others only speak about in legend. We are casting off here as pirates. Pirates of the public domain.
Thank you for listening to 20-Sided Stories. Captain Horatio was played by David Michmerhuizen. Prince Ronald was played by Greg Reasoner. Valora was played by Jessica Dahlgren. With additional voices provided by Emily Ervolina, Kate Bursley, Travis Reaves, Henry Benney, and Sage GC. Transcripts by Tiffany Chapman. Editing, sound design, and music by Sage GC. A very special thanks to Christian Baltazar, Matt Johnston, and all our wonderful Patreon supporters who make this show possible. Podcast directed by Sage GC. For memes and news, you can follow 20-Sided Stories on your social platform of choice at 20-Sided Stories. That's at 20-Sided Stories. Or join our Discord server where you can chat with other storytellers like yourself about the show, life, and what have ya. Links in episode description. And for artwork, merchandise, soundtracks, tabletop games, and many other buried treasures, set sail for 20sidedstories.com.
Hey, Sage here. Thanks again for tuning in and for waiting patiently over that long hiatus. But we are here and we are back and we are so excited. There are many more episodes of Pirates ahead. Lots of new stuff is headed to the Patreon as well, particularly with the nonfiction Catacombs series. So let us know what kind of topics you want us to talk about, either through the Discord or send us a DM or whatever floats your boat. We're going to start thanking patrons on episode 2, and we've got a long backlog to get through. So if you don't hear your name, just remember it's coming up on a future episode. Special thanks to Joyce Torres, once again our narrator for the season, who is crushing it. Go follow her and hire her for VO stuff. She's amazing. Anyway, I think that does it for me. Hope you've been enjoying Pirates of the Public Domain so far, and that you're living your best life, and so on and so forth. Much love to you all, and I'll see you on the next 20-Sided Story. See ya!